Hey friends, let's put a code here on our screen. Okay, so in my last session I showed you like how to create these styles, how to create these tags over here. So in this I'm going to tell you how to create a div tag. It's basically very simple to put on all these stuff instead of writing a code which would be difficult for a person who doesn't know much about coding. They can actually jump into it and you can use the UI of what the Dreamweaver is providing you instead of writing a whole stuff or on your own. Okay, let's see. Close this panel, click on insert panel over here. You have multiple categories, so I need to select either common to go for insert div tag, or here's one more category, layout. Here also you have insert div tag, so you can select anything. Let me start with common. Okay, insert div tag, click in here. You have three attributes here: insert, class, and id. So I don't have anything right now where I need to start my insert my this tag, so I'm starting it with at insertion point. Okay, so here I have more id. Okay, these IDs are what I have created in my last session, like the content, footer, header, and outer wrapper. Here I'm starting with the outer wrapper. Okay, so I have selected my outer wrapper and say okay. Okay, now you can see I have inserted a div tag here, and you can see it here, div outer wrapper, so which is started with a pound sign. So this is the way you can see that your div tag has inserted. And also you can see that this size is a 760 pixels wide, which I have selected in my last session, so it's actually constraining my size. And this content is easily to understand, like it's for outer wrapper. Okay, let's put in another tag. Click on insert again, then click on insert div tag. Here this time like I need to put means nest my another tag over here, so on the outer wrapper. So I'll be starting after start of tag. Here is the secondary box. I need to drop down list. So drop down list I need to select div id outer wrapper, which because I need to nest other tag under this. So click on id here, and I have to go for a content and header. Okay, and say here okay. So now here you can see you get, oh, I clicked that content I guess, so I need to actually, by mistake it looked like I have selected the content. I need to remove this tag, and again I need to insert it. Insert div tag. Here after start of tag, div id outer wrapper, and id will be header. Uh-oh, what's happening? Okay, now it's fine. Now say okay here. Okay, now here you can see I have my div header started with the pound sign, and also here you have, it has formatted a header content where you can actually put all your header stuff in here. And also you can see like div header tag is under the div outer wrapper content. So here you can, if you click here, you'll see that it's under outer wrapper tag. Okay, this time let's insert another tag over here. Insert div tag. This time I'm selecting the content tag, so I want that tag to be after a tag like a header one. So my secondary list I'll be selecting the header tag, and here in id I'll be selecting content and say okay. So here you can see that this uh, tag outer wrapper tag div content here. So this is again under the outer wrapper tag like the header was, so I can actually get rid of this content here, which is a little confusing. Okay, so here if you'll click again, it is like a header tag, it is your content tag, and after that you have your outer wrapper, which is this. Okay, so let's insert one more tag. Click on insert div tag, and now I want my tag to be, okay, here I'm going to select again after tag, which is going to be after the content tag, and the id would be footer. So this here you can see like every time when I'm selecting the tag IDs from here, it is actually Dreamweaver is enough smart that it actually knows that once only at once you can select a tag. So that's why it's again and again deleting whole stuff from here. Whenever I'm choosing the stuff from this drop down list, it's actually doesn't show up like the header, content, other items in the list. So it's only footer is left, so I am selecting the footer from here and say okay. So this is the footer tag over here, and it's again the under the outer wrapper tag, so which is the actually a body of it, and it is containing whole these small tags under it. So whenever you can see like whenever you want to jump into a different tag, let's say I want to jump into header. So whenever I select that part, I can see here that it's showing me div pound header. That means I'm under the header tag. And if I'm selecting the content here, then it is showing me that I'm under the content tag. And if I'm selecting the footer here, then it is showing me the footer tag. And also if I'm selecting here, it is showing me it's under the body tag. So this is the way how it actually works, and Dreamweaver is enough smart to actually come up with all these scenarios and make it's a user friendly, make it user friendly, like one can understand easily that what's going on in a window. By selecting these things, you can actually jump into the particular area. So this is my basic CSS layout, which is like created by the Dreamweaver itself, and like this is under the outer wrapper tag, which contains all these small tags like header, content, and footer. So let me tell you like why it is important to have it. So here actually, if you want to center your content, you don't want it to be in the left side or totally on the right side, you want it to be in the center. So again, you go to the CSS pane and click on outer wrapper. Here you have add property. Here you want to set a margin as like right in margin, and here actually in CSS it works as a top, right, bottom, left. So it's basically you can actually remember as TRBL, trouble. So how it works basically, whenever you say TRBL, let's say 0 is for top, and then auto is for right, and again 0, the value is 0 for bottom, and for left it's auto. So if you will set it here, let me show you. So here you can see that your whole content has centralized, like now it's in a center of your window, and the same margins from the left side and the right side. So it shows like this is the way how you can actually put a margin for your outer wrapper. So in CSS, I always memorize this thing as top, right, bottom, left. So this is the value how you can put for the margin, and it's up to you. You can put anything else also, how you want your content to be. So this is the way how you have centralized your content, and now you can actually expand your area by clicking here and let's say enter. And over here also in footer you can do that the same way, and in the header, like we have already assigned the value to header, like whatever the size of the header is in my last session. And here also like ID I have mentioned like without any height or something, so I left it as a blank, so that's why I can expand it. So this is the way how you can actually create your div tags under your CSS sheet. Okay guys, let's see you in a different session. Take care, bye bye.